Hello everybody and welcome back to another war report here on Cloudwing Valley. It is week 4, the start of it at least, Tuesday, April 6th, 2021. I am your host, Vogelada of the Goshkia tribe, and I'm going to be taking through all the cool things that happened. First up, I'm going to give you guys a little look at what's coming soon. Next week is a big week. Travel to the Borderlands opens on Monday, April 12th. Then on Tuesday, April 13th, the war in the Borderlands begins. On Monday, April 19th, the Shield Maidens arrive, which is in 2 weeks, I think. So you can look forward to that. Start saving up all that EXP to get those guys grinded on up. And let's jump on over to Anadolou. That could be our first region of the day. So this is what we had as of last week. We had a drill mode prior, so it didn't really change at all on Saturday. So this is what we had last Tuesday. And this is what changed. So as you can see, a lot of stuff changed this week. There was a whole lot of battles down there in Anadolou. I think is 16 or 17 battles I spotted that were all like heavy stack versus heavy stack. And there we go. There is all the fiefs that changed hands this week. Some of the big ones that I saw was Revival versus Midway Kings on Salonia. Revival prevailed on that one. Then Radiance versus Cohorts on Lystra. Radiance prevailed. Yellow Turbans versus the Partisans on Chrysanthus, and Yellow Turbans prevailed. Revival versus Black Hand of Nod on Thrashu. Good luck pronouncing that. Black Hand of Nod won that. Revival and Nightmare on Robusta, and Nightmare prevailed. Partisans versus Radiance on Aberdis, and Radiance prevailed. Radiance versus Cohorts on Resindia, Radiance prevailed. Revival versus the Midway Kings on Salonia again, and Midway Kings prevailed. Nightmare versus Revival on Rubusa, and Nightmare prevailed. Yellow Turbans versus the Cohorts, and Yellow Turbans came out on top. Prophecy of Kings versus Yellow Turbans on Salonia, and Yellow Turbans prevailed. Then Nightmare versus Revival, and Nightmare prevailed. So yeah, there was quite the little ganging up on poor Revival today. They definitely were welcome to the server properly, I think. I can tell you that that's happened to us on occasion back in Season 1, 2, and 3. And it doesn't feel very good, but it's what happens now that will determine what you're going to become in the server. You stand up and you fight back, well then, there you go. But, you know, everyone takes a beat down eventually. Alright, so the houses of Anadolou. We have Digital Order, Radiance, Black Hand of Nod, Spartan Legion, Nightmare, Partisans, Midway Kings, Revival, Varangian Guard, and brand new to the map, Fire Saga. Welcome to the family, Fire Saga. Now for some new data. I introduced this last Saturday. Some of you probably saw it. It's definitely something new, and I wanted to explain it again tonight. So regional prosperity is basically the difference between where the zone started day 1 and where it is now. If it goes up and people upgrade their fiefs, it'll climb. If the region is war-torn and decimated, it will go down. So that 47% will drop to 0 depending on how much of the land has been totally beat up and destroyed. The higher up those fief levels get, the higher the prosperity rating will become. So Anadolou started at 22,200 and is currently sitting at 20,650. You have a 7 fief owned by the Legion versus 45 fiefs by free houses, so 87% free houses. The average fort level is 3, the average town level is 3, and the average village level is 1. Currently, right now, I do not see any house in the region that has a positive renown. Pretty much they're all tied at 0. So that means that none of the fiefs that are there have, well, none of the houses that are down there own more than, like, if they own 2 fiefs, one of them might be up, but the other one's down. So it balances out to 0. So that's the difference between where the fief was at when it started and where it's at now. So yeah, just another fun thing to think about when we're conquering the land. If we take a look at who's in the war for Regionopolis currently, you have Yellow Turbans versus the Prophecy of Kings. They're in a nose-to-nose race with seeing who's going to be able to take the challenge to the cohorts for a chance at winning Regionopolis. And brand new this week, through much effort, I have another Goshkia member that's helping me track these all down every week, and we managed to put together a list of fief quests. So what you have here is on the left, those are tier 5 fief quests, and on the left, or on the right, tier 4 fief quests, on the left, tier 5 fief quests. So please feel free, if you need honor, that's where you can get it. The fastest honor in the game is doing those fief quests. Now if we hop on over to Osteria, this is where we sat last Saturday. And here's where we are this Saturday. Or, yeah, wait, today's Tuesday. So this is Tuesday. So today. So there you go. Taking a look at the big battles. Those are all the fiefs that changed hands right there. The big battles that we saw were the cohorts versus Shaolin on Ostel. Cohorts won. Cohorts will go on to defend Ostel against the Devastators and Shaolin again. All 3 times that we saw them fighting, they won. So well done, cohorts. That was pretty impressive. No Evil had their hands full with the cohorts on Earth Day, and cohorts won that. No Evil versus Vornair on Wildenhag. Vornair won on that. No Evil versus the cohorts on Grunfield. No Evil won. Then No Evil versus Atlas on Eisenhugel, and No Evil won. Valor versus the cohorts on Bergdorf, and Valor won. Shaolin and versus the Devastators on Wyverntail, and Shaolin won. And then we have Valor versus the cohorts on Weisenhugel, and Valor won again. Congratulations, guys. Taking a look at the houses of Osteria, we have Vornair, the Templars, Knights Templar, Goshkia, Kin Empire, Speak, Shaolin, Barton Glory, House of Lords, Atlas, and here. Taking a look over at the regional prosperity, we have a 55% prosperity rating, which means that we are over where we began. It started with 16,500 starting influence, and it is currently sitting at 18,200, which is a gain of 1,700 influence. The average fort level is 4, the average town level is 5, and the average village level is 2. For the renowned builders, we have Goshkia with 400, Vornair with 350, Knights Templar with 250, Kin Empire with 200, and the Templars with 150. Looking at the race for Agolia, we have Valor versus the Woodcutters Union. As for Nair, pretty much single-handedly carrying their own alliance. Well done, guys. It's looking to shape up to be quite the interesting battle for Agolia. Look forward to seeing how that goes down. Although I do not feel for either one of you guys having to take on the cohorts for that. I don't think cohorts are going to go easy in Australia, and I'm pretty sure they're going to give you a run for your money. Taking a look at the fief quests, you have of course Cotton going to Nordtal, Food going to Grunfeld, Long Cotton going to Steinklipp, and Elite Revel Cavalry Kits, which nobody's going to own, going to Ultra Westburg. Over on the right hand side, you have all the tier 4s. That's 370 to 340 honor per turn in. If your house owns it, that's a bonus 185 to 170. And if you're interested, all of these fief quests are on conquerorsbladehub.com. I'm going to be adding those every single Monday, so you should be able to see them all there. Next up, we're hopping over to Ungavaria. You can look at that map and see that Yellow Turbans pretty much owns everything. A few little sprinkles here and there. Surprise, surprise. YT still owns just about everything. As they hit that level 7, level 8 rank, they'll be able to take the remaining properties most likely. There are still a few little pockets of resistance popping up there. Looks like Hurt managed to steal away a couple. Looking at the battles of Ungavaria, I didn't spy any that were actually very big. They were all pretty small scale, but, you know, Hurt did manage to steal 2 fiefs. Radiance took one from the Templars, Atlas took one from Hurt, and Atlas took one from the cohorts. As it goes for the houses of Ungavaria, you have Radiance, Digital Order, Atlas, and Hurt. Jumping on over to the Ungavaria Regional Prosperity, you have 79% owned by free houses, 21% owned by Legion. Starting influence was 21,900. Current influence is 22,150. It's grown by 250 influence. The average fort level is 4, the average town level is 3, the average village level is 1. Top renowned builder is the Digital Order, followed by Radiance with 100. Jumping over to the fight for Tilaveros, I think we all know Yellow Turbans is in the running for that. We'll see how they stand up to those cohorts. Should be an interesting fight nonetheless. And looking at the Ungavaria fief quests, there you go. You got 2 of each. Pretty much Ash Timber or Ash Timber. 2 different locations, Ultivar or Hevitz. And then 4 stars, you have Chausa, Kite, and Sheepskin. So much salt in that chat over there. Let's hop on over to the Alliance standings. First place, without a doubt, Yellow Turbans. Second place, Valor. Third place, Prophecy of Kings. Woodcutters Union coming in 4th. Just Us in 5th. Hibernian in 6th. No Evil in 7th. Last Legion in 8th. Fable of Few in 9th. And Phoenix Legion in 10th. Top gains of the week. Yellow Turbans gained 10 fiefs. Woodcutters Union gained 6. Prophecy of Kings gained 4. Valor gained 3. And Fable of Few gained 1. The biggest losses of the week. Phoenix Legion lost 13. And Catalyst lost 1. Hopping over to the individual houses, you see that Yellow Turbans, or Vornair gained 6 fiefs, Digital Order gained 6, Black-Handed Nog gained 3, Radiance gained 3, Varangian Guard gained 1, the Templars gained 1, Speak gained 1, Spartan Legions gained 1, Kin Empire gained 1, and Knights Templar gained 1. On the losing column, Revival lost 13, Partisans lost 4, and Devastators lost 1. That brings us over to our house standing. Digital Order on top, first place. Second place, Radiance. Third place, Atlas. Vornair in fourth. Black-Handed Nod in fifth. The Templars in sixth. Knights Templar in seventh. Goshkia in eighth. Spartan Legion in ninth. And Kin Empire in 10th. Now that about sums it all up. Be sure to, if you are a new house and looking to expand your territory, I highly recommend hitting up the Borderlands when it opens next week. It is going to be a giant race for territories. There's more territory in the Borderlands than there is anywhere else. So it's quite a big chunk of change. No word whether or not they're going to have the rebel camps out there or not. We shall see. Hopefully so. If not, oh well. But yeah, it should be pretty much a big land grab, so be ready to rush on out there and get your land. If you've had trouble over on the 3 main continents, feel free to use that as a place to try out your fief taking skills. In any case, I will see you all again soon. Thank you so much for tuning in.